welcome or welcome back. My name is Millie and I'm a veterinary nurse. I qualified in 2022 and I currently have 6 guinea pigs. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to weigh your guinea pig at home. We're also going to talk a little bit about why it is important to weigh your guinea pig. So this is Coconut and she's going to be helping us in our video today. Okay, so in terms of equipment that we need today, you are going to need a mixing bowl. So your mixing bowl needs to be big enough that you can comfortably sit your guinea pig in that bowl. You also need a weighing scale. So these are just like normal digital kitchen weighing scales. You're going to need either a notebook or your phone or something that you can record the weight on so that you can keep track of your guinea pig's weight over time. You are also going to need 1 guinea pig. When weighing your guinea pigs, you need to make sure that you are doing this on a flat surface. I normally would recommend weighing your guinea pig on the floor. This is just because some guinea pigs do like to jump out of the mixing bowl. So if you have them up on like a high table, there is a risk of them falling and hurting themselves. If you do have something like carpets on the floor, just try to find like a low flat surface that you can pop the scales on. So to start with, we're just going to pop our bowl onto the scales. And a really important step that we need to make sure we do is to tear the scales. So on this one, there's a little button here called tear, and essentially you're just resetting the scales to 0 with the weight of that bowl as well. If you don't do that, you're going to have the bowl weight included in your guinea pig weight. So make sure you always set your scales to 0 with your bowl in place. Next, we're just going to pop our guinea pig into the bowl gently. And what I usually do is just pop my hands sort of over the top of the bowl so that the guinea pig doesn't jump out. And then we have a little look at our weight on the scales there. So I'm going to go about 116 for Coconut today. I'm just going to pop her out there. And what I would do now is just immediately make a note of that weight, because if I walk away and put her back in the cage, I'm going to forget that. So immediately note down the weight of your guinea pig as soon as you have weighed them. Okay, so I'm just immediately making a note of that weight. So I've got my date written here. And today she was 1160 grams. And something else I like to do as well is just to make a little note alongside this. Have they lost or gained anything from their previous weight? So it was a little while ago that I actually weighed Coconut. So I'm not the best by any means at doing this, but ideally you should weigh your guinea pigs once a week if you can. But don't beat yourself up if you can't, you know, life gets in the way. So Coconut here has gained 30 grams since we last weighed her. And just something I do want to show you as well is that guinea pigs' weights, because they're constantly eating, constantly pooping, their weight can fluctuate a little bit over time. So this is kind of what we mean about trends. So if you are consistently seeing, you know, minus, you know, the weight is going down every single week, that is cause for concern. If you are just seeing, you know, 1 week they've gained a little bit, the next week maybe they've lost a little bit and then they've gained it again, I wouldn't be too worried about that. If we kind of look back at older weights, you know, she's consistently around about 1.1 kilograms every single time. And if we look even further back, you know, she is consistently round about this weight. So it can be normal for a guinea pig to lose or gain sort of even kind of 50 grams in the space of like a day, just depending on what they're eating. So don't panic if you are seeing a bit of a change each time that you weigh them. Look more at the overall trend of kind of what is going on. I want to show you a page in my guinea pig book of a guinea pig that I no longer actually have. So this was a page that was dedicated to Clover. When we first rescued her, she was about 900 grams and she did consistently kind of creep up a little bit while she was with me. So she kind of sat usually around 1.1 kilograms. The whole time, you know, 1.1 kilograms, 1.1 kilograms. And as she did start to get older, her weight did just start to creep down a little bit. But we did start to notice, you know, she was down to 1 kilogram and then she was down to 900 grams. And the last time we weighed her before, unfortunately, we did make the decision to have her put to sleep for various health reasons. She was just down to 870 grams. So from the start, that is quite a significant weight change. She did have a lot of other kind of health issues going on as she reached this weight. So what is a healthy weight for a guinea pig? I would say it really does depend on the guinea pig specifically. So I have had guinea pigs that have weighed like 800 grams. I've also had guinea pigs that have weighed up to 1.4 kilograms. And that was a particularly large male that we did have. He was a little bit overweight, but he was also absolutely huge. It really does depend sort of on the size of the guinea pig. So you might get some guinea pigs that are kind of a little bit smaller, and you might get some that are just a little bit larger. Likewise, if you have kind of young guinea pigs, they're obviously going to weigh less than one adult guinea pig would. So why is it important that you do weigh your guinea pig? Guinea pigs are a prey species, so that means they are very good at hiding when something's wrong. So sometimes you might have a guinea pig that's got a health issue and they might be behaving in a way that's totally normal, but they might be showing more subtle signs that something is kind of going on with them. So they could be losing weight, could be eating less, you know, there could be something sort of rumbling on in the background that maybe they're not outwardly showing you many symptoms of that. So it is really important that you do weigh your guinea pig. Ideally, you should weigh your guinea pig about once a week. And this is just to make sure that we can keep track of kind of patterns of weight loss or weight gain. So that is kind of the other side of the coin, is that you don't want your guinea pig to be consistently gaining weight and getting overweight, because that can bring with it its own health issues as well. So what does it mean if your guinea pig is losing weight? So the kind of weight loss we are worried about could either be, you know, significant weight loss over a short period of time. So if over just a couple of days your guinea pigs maybe lost sort of 100 grams, that can be quite a significant weight loss. If I was to see a guinea pig that had lost 100 grams in quite a short period of time, I would want to make sure, you know, are they eating? How are they behaving? Is there something kind of significantly wrong with that guinea pig? It could be, you know, any number of things that could cause that sort of sudden weight loss, but typically you would see that with a guinea pig that's not eating. So if your guinea pig is consistently losing weight, you know, every single week you weigh them and they are just going down and down and down, this could be a sign of ill health. So typically guinea pigs, you know, they're constantly eating, they're constantly pooping. That weight really, it shouldn't consistently be dropping. If you are finding that your guinea pig is losing weight over sort of a longer period of time, it might be worth booking a trip to the vets and doing a bit more investigation. I have had guinea pigs in the past who have just, their weight has gradually crept down, and when we have investigated, you know, they have had things like tumours. Things like dental disease can also cause weight loss as well. So if those teeth are overgrowing, or, you know, your guinea pig is struggling to eat for any reason, or they don't feel very well for another reason, all of these things could be causing weight loss in your guinea pig. So it's really important to try and get to the bottom of what exactly is causing that weight loss. So something else we need to mention is weight gain. So if your guinea pig is an adult guinea pig and they are kind of consistently gaining weight, it could be a sign that perhaps you are overfeeding them. So Coconut here, she's a little bit overweight at the moment. So this is something we're monitoring. We are trying to cut back on the treats and things a little bit as well. But it might just be worth reviewing kind of what you are feeding your guinea pig. If they are gaining weight every single week, that weight is creeping up, you know, it's going to be putting extra pressure on their joints, and it can bring its own sort of health issues with it as well if they are overweight. Although weight monitoring is really important, it is not necessarily the only indicator of poor health. So I just want to use strawberry shortcake here as a bit of an example of when weight monitoring might not give you an indicator that something else is going wrong. So strawberry shortcake is around about 1.1 kilograms, so she's a little bit on the heavier side. She has not really lost any weight for a little while now, but we do actually know that she has got a tumour. Her tumour is quite large in size, so it is definitely quite a significant health issue for her. So she is on pain relief medication twice a day. But like I said, she hasn't lost any weight, but we know that something else is going on with her. So something else that I just want to talk to you a little bit about is body condition. So this is not the same as body weight. So body weight might stay the same, whereas body condition might start to decline in some guinea pigs. So when we look at Strawberry and we sort of feel her as we're petting her, she doesn't look like a sort of chunky guinea pig. She has got quite prominent bones here, so I can feel her hip bones quite prominently now, whereas before I know that she felt like much more of a kind of chunky guinea pig. She's a bit slimmer now as well, so we know that she's got a tumour, and this tumour has been growing. So it could be a case that, you know, she has lost weight, but her tumour has gotten bigger, so kind of balanced out a little bit. Okay, so that was a little bit of a a breakdown on how to weigh your guinea pig and why weighing your guinea pig is important. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I do plan on posting lots more guinea pig care videos in the future. If there is a particular video that you'd like to see from me, do leave a message in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video today, please like and subscribe. I will see you next time.